to talk about indoor versus outdoor plants. The first thing you need to do is find out what species of plant you have. Maybe you already know, maybe it's tagged or labeled with the species, or you might need to ask somebody, a neighbor or a nursery person. You might want to take a little clipping of the plant and bring it into the nursery or store. Then they can identify the plant for you. Once you know that, you can type it into an internet search provider, and then you'll bring up all kinds of listings on the requirements and how to care for your plant. Or you might be able to look inside of a garden book in the index and find out this information too. Then you'll know, can this plant be grown indoors or outdoors? Or maybe it could be grown either both indoors and outdoors. So once you find out what the requirements are, you're going to think about the lighting. What kind of lighting do you have in your particular environment? If you live inside of an apartment, possibly you have very low lighting and there's not much light to work with, so you can only grow tropical plants that have very low light requirements. Or on the other end of the spectrum, maybe you have hot, direct sun beating down on your house all day. You can grow fruits and vegetables outside. You can grow succulents, cacti. You can grow bamboo. You can grow whatever you want. One of the great benefits of growing plants in pots is that you can move them indoors and outdoors. For example, with this Gerbera daisy, this plant requires full sun to grow more healthy. But if you want to bring it indoors for a couple days, you can set it on your dining room table and you can enjoy it for a couple days indoors. But then you have to be sure to bring it back outside. If you have indoor tropical plants, like say orchids or a pothos or a fern, for example, you have to be really careful when moving the plant outside, because if you get too much hot, direct sun hitting your tropical plant, it could burn the leaves and possibly even kill the plant, and it'll just look terrible. Really think about the lighting requirements of your plants and what type of lighting that you have. If you know the requirements of your plants, you're going to know whether to keep them indoors or outdoors.